It's called The End of the World is Just the Beginning. This guy named Peter Zeihan wrote it, and it's dark, like, and he just spits facts. But he's essentially World War II. The U.S. becomes a superpower of the world, and we're like, hey, like our money will back everybody, and we have a navy, so we can start trade and shit all around. Now the U.S. is like slowly pulling that back, and the world is so dependent on like on globally, like grain, oil, like the most basic things that run a society is like once the U.S. completely pulls out of like guarding everybody, there are countries that will cease to exist. There's going to be like mass starvation on like a crazy scale. He talks about like China. He was like some like conservatively China will lose, you know, a few 100 million people from starvation. And I was like, holy shit,
Whoa.
man. Like,
Ooh.
jeez.
The whole thing. It's fragile.
Exactly. It is. The entire thing's super, super fragile. But it's scary to think. Like, and it like I'm grateful to live in the United States, you know, because we put minorities in their place. Huh? No, it's like he lays out the
You slip out on it.
no, like he basically he's like the U.S. is in a pretty good spot, mostly because of our geography. Like we have in all the Midwest, most of our country has 4 seasons, and like you need 4 seasons to have healthy soil. So like we have a ton of farmland. We have plenty of food. You know, I think we produce a surplus of food every single year, and even within that, like we have rivers that if you know oil or whatever happened, like we can go back to boats. Like that's how the U.S. got to where they were, because they used rivers that like just happened to flow in the right direction to like bring stuff back and forth. So the U.S. will be fine. The rest of the world's fucked, dude.
And